Hi, everyone. I'm going to be talking today about paid ad campaigns. I'm going to show you also how to use the design and landing page for you who do not have any listings. You can always get a permission from a listing agent to brand that listing and brand yourself this way, and you can target to find buyers. Myself as a listing agent, I'd love that too, because I would bring it to my seller. Hey, I have all my team that will also expose your listing on the media. To me, it's an added value when I meet with my seller for the listing. And the more, the merrier, right? Okay. So I'm going to jump in right away. I'm going to share. Do I have the, okay, I have the, okay, you guys see my comment?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so your marketing profile should be ready with your logos, your contact information, and you should be connected to Facebook. I am not going to go through that because I believe Olivia and Jacqueline already went through that process with a lot of agents. And if you don't know, please contact them and you will be connected and ready to go. For ad campaign, yes. Anybody? Question?
Sorry, that was me. Sorry.
Okay, okay. And please put all your questions in the chat box, and then we'll address all the questions later. And Brian will be the moderator for those questions. So we're gonna touch the design, and we're gonna touch also for the campaign. You always touch the design, and you touch the landing pages. And I will show you on the design. Somebody, okay, I'm gonna have to admit there's people in the waiting room. Okay, I am sharing with you the designs that I have, but let's do one from the beginning. I need to move my window. So from the design, you can create a landing page. You can create a social ad. I'm gonna go for the print. This is the way you wanna go. And with that plus here, you go again to the print, and then you see next, and then you're gonna get into the library. Hope Command is cooperating today. There's tons of updates, by the way, guys, are coming around the mega camp. Amazing stuff that we always wanted it. We're gonna beat Zillow and Redfin to do our business. So here are all the designs. You can print, you can do print for farming, postcards. I sometimes take also postcards as an ad. And I'm gonna target here the listing for sale. And you can feature a listing in here. And here I go, I'm gonna use it. I'm showing you kind of ideas how to manipulate a design already and customize it to your information. So we go to the pages. Now you can see all the pictures and everything is on it already. And you can customize here the information of, I'm gonna click here. I can change the font. And then here, Let me see if it's gonna type. Can you see the typing? Can you see my screen all the way up, down?
Yes, you see featured listing on the screen.
Okay, so let me see if I can. Here we go. To clear it. I'm gonna use just an address to show you. Maybe I'll get another one. This is so long on the file. Let me go back. I'm gonna show you one that I made and I used it by attracting buyers. It would be much easier. And you can use the same one for different, oh, that's why it was a door hanger, oops. Okay, I would go to just sold. It's all, okay, I have to go back again, my design. Okay, here you go, I created this one. So this one, I had something like just listed. I went ahead here and I changed the color and I changed the wording and I got a lot of people interested. So I said luxury home with reduced price. You can say reduce prices in San Mateo County. So the content is very important. By saying reduced homes prices in San Mateo County, people started to click, and this is I'm targeting buyers in San Mateo County. I am not putting my listing. I put enough campaign for my listing, and I wanted to do something different. And from that, I got 2 buyers are interested to buy in San Mateo. After doing this, I will show you what I've done in the ad, where I created a search profile on my agent site in KW. And whenever they click here on that postcard or on that design, they will get to a search already designed for reduced home in San Mateo County. So those are the ideas I'm coming with. And I might not get so many leads, but I'm getting effective leads basically. You can get 10, 20 leads and nothing pan out. You just have to keep following up, calling, and do all the process. But those ones, I got one that just called me off that ad right away. Did not even click all the way to put his information because I looked for his information. In here, you can change if you are in Silicon City, you can change your company. If I go to my logos here, I can change that. I can delete it. It is locked. That's what I was worried about. So if I go to logo, let me get out of here. Okay. So I'm going to go to logos here. If your marketing profile is complete, all your logos should be here. Also your images. And if I'm looking for Silicon City, it should be also here. But if your logo is already set up in your profile, you should find it right away. So my library basically is what I upload in my marketing profile. And I want to use maybe the yellow on the background with black. I want to use Santa Clara all the time. And I want to push luxury if it's a high end. If it's not high end, because I'm a member of luxury, I would not use it because that also intimidates some people. Let me see also company here.
How to become member of luxury?
You have to pay, I believe, $108. It's a membership on your KW Connect, and you can just pay a membership every month. And you'll be included on the luxury roster for international, and that also bring in your referral. I'm gonna say done here. Don't save. It is too slow. And everybody worldwide has been complaining. Let me try to get you another social one here. Here is the one that I was using as well. I'm going to show you how to change the design and how to create a landing page for your listing. So here is the design. There's no open houses anymore, right? If you want to say virtual open house, and you want to put a date. Sorry, never abbreviate, by the way, in the design. And you can say 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Now you can see I went way over. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click everything and I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. So I'm redesigning, I'm customizing one design in here. Sometimes it's just easier that way. It's jumping all over. Okay, you can just choose it like that and then put the size. Now I want to move it in the middle. And I can make it even bigger. It's kind of like what you do in PowerPoint. And I want to also align it in the middle. And here we go. So I've changed the design. I can also change the picture, and I can here put the address. You can get a permission from the listing agent to do virtual open house that way on any of their listings. They would welcome that, but use this as a campaign. Here we go. I want to change the font. Maybe I want to make it red to stand out. Maybe I want to make it bold. Sorry, I'm clicking so much and it's not cooperating. Here we go. I can make it also bigger. It's easier to do this at this point. A tip, I always do my designs at night. Chances are the command is easier to deal with except if they have any updates going on, you're going to be locked out. So I always do it around 7 o'clock, 7:30, and it would kick in the next day for that. So here I've customized that design. I can also customize the picture. If I don't like the picture, I don't know why it is not. Okay, cancel. There we go. You have tons of pictures here. You do not need to worry about royalty and ownership. I'm gonna see again, library, images. And they are all defined. This is for the app, but you have more defined by at home. I don't know if you've seen it. Let's go back. I'm just gonna, for the sake, here we go. So lifestyle, activities, neighborhood, house types. So this is, you see how I clicked on this other picture? It came here right away. I don't like it. I can just pick it up and then delete twice. So it's gone. Now, if I want to change that picture, here are the pictures in here. Because my property is not waterfront or anything, and I want to show it as a community. So I might be adding this one instead. I'm deleting the one in the back. And I don't want the whole picture, so I can do it this way. And I can even play with the setting. Again, because we are on Zoom, this is very slow. Usually it's so quick, it takes like 5 minutes. I'm done with all that. Let me see if I double click. It's not cooperating. Okay. So now I want to do the branding. I'm going to keep it this way for the sake of the time. Let me go do my branding. So here I'm going to add KW here. Okay, it's disappearing again. Can you see it? So I'm going to click on that. You see what I'm trying to do, right? I make it smaller, customize it to the size that I want. Okay, this is not successful. Sorry guys, it's timing out. I don't know why. Here we go. We came in here. Watch here, when it goes down here, that means it's not gonna show on your design, on your postcard or the piece of marketing. So you have to play with the locating it. Again, you're not going to experience all that if you have, if we're not on Zoom. I'm just showing you how I would be adding other stuff. And if I want to add my picture, it's a sticking time, it's timing out. Usually when I put click in here, click on the plus, it would come out here somewhere on the screen, but it doesn't look like it's coming. Here we go. That's not what I want. You see, you can use it as a background and you can just add it as a picture as well. Okay, I'm not gonna put my picture on it because my picture is gonna come on my Facebook page already. So here's just a quick walking through customizing a design. I've done virtual open house. I've done reduced homes in San Mateo County, reduced homes in Santa Clara County. And I would create a search on my agent page, and I would put it as a link. When they click here, they're gonna get that search, and I will show you how. And I will show you how basically on an ad that I've done already. Any questions before we go from the design? No one? Okay. Okay, I am going to try also. I'm not going to save that because I have something similar already. And another thing we can do, we can create a landing page. I'm just going to go back to my command. It's easier that way. And sign in here. So I created a design, I saved it, and I'll go back to it to grab it to put it on my ad. To create a landing page, you'd go to consumer. I created this in the morning. Look at that. It's so easy. And it's a draft, so I have to publish it at one point. So I'm going to create a new one. It's going to be a standalone page. Create a page. And let's say I do have the listing. First thing I do, if you forget to do that, you're going to have to go back and edit it. So I go step by step. So I'm going to say this is 404 Don Carlos. I want to do another a paid ad for it. I'm going to use all those widgets already for you. So I'm going to brand my page. Automatically, it has all the information here. I'm going to put the listing information. Always be under this section. Otherwise, it's going to come on the top. These are widgets, I'm adding it, and then I'm gonna go back and customize it. Just how easy it is. It will pull up everything from the MLS, even the map, everything. So now I am going here, here we go. And then I'm gonna do a lead form. And the lead form should come here. So that's gonna force them to register. So I am creating a simple landing page that I'm gonna use with my ad campaign. So I'm gonna go configure my widgets now. Go back in here, I wanna configure my branded header. So I wanna say, great first home. watch here, you have a limitation of 30 characters. So I wanted to put just a catchy, great first home. You can put the address again, but I didn't want to repeat the address. The address is going to come up here anyway on the listing. And then I save and apply, and look what happens here. Here you go, great first home. And I'm going to go back and configure my listing. Again, if you don't have a listing, just get permission from the listing agent and do it. You can see my screen is going wacko, huh? So look what's gonna happen in here. I don't have to fill up anything. Go back. It brought me all the information in here. And now I can always put a custom image that I have created or different picture, or I can use one in here. On this one, I'm gonna use one that shows the open floor plan. Look how easy it is. Everything is gonna come here. Here you go. That's the picture that I used. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Actually, I don't know why it's 2 bathroom. It's actually 1.5. But we cannot really edit this information coming from the MLS, from the KWLS. And people can toggle to the picture. They can see the map. All the features that I've entered on the MLS, it will show up here. So here's full bath 1, half bath 1. It shows in the county of Santa Clara, the year built, all this information. And now this is forced them to register again. So I'm gonna go also, and you can change that wording. Only that you can update it. So I go to my lead form, interested well, and say, reach out to schedule a virtual tour. And then bam, all my page is ready to go. Here you go. You see how I came in here? Now, when I'm done, I'm gonna either save or publish the page. So I'm gonna publish the page here. As a landing page. And now it gave it a link already. With that link, I can take it and put it on my ad. Okay, so we created a landing page. It's so easy to do it. And I think it's much more effective, and that will also brand you as well. Now I'm gonna jump in to the campaign, and I'm gonna show you how I can use both of them, both the ad and the design. You can see you always, by the way, it always tell you once you start doing the ad campaign that's new, it will tell you your 6 over average. So I got 9 reaction on the most engaged ad that I've done. The lowest cost per lead, I got more leads for that one for $5. And here I got the most leads. So trying to get the screen down. So you can see 5 below average, but 9 lead, but then the most leads I got, it's 9 leads. So you can see the design. I've had one for San Mateo and one for Santa Clara. I made a mistake by naming them the wrong way, but the ad itself was pointing to different pages, search pages. So this give you a little summary of how you're doing with your leads. It's telling me on the target, and it telling me that I had to hit my goal based on my GCI that I've entered. This is all linked together, and this is more advanced. I started to pay attention to those things in here, and I am committing $30 every month to do some campaign, whether I have a listing or I don't have a listing. I'm just getting more and more creative, and it reaches also sometime past clients, and they saw that ad that made them refer me her sister yesterday. So out of my ads, I get about 2 new clients every week if I'm doing it consistently. Now paid ad, and this is how I'm gonna create an ad. You can see I started one yesterday. I can see 26 impression, and it's for $30. I'm testing all the amounts, different audience. So it shows you also which one is better used, where you use your money. Look here, 16,000 impression. Because I decided to put a small video inviting people to schedule a virtual private tour for my listing in Belmont. I got 0 lead on that, but I get an impression. That means I'm branded in that area. I'm branded to the surrounding area in Belmont. That's replacing farming by sending postcards. I'm using this as farming. The next time I do something in Belmont, it will be more leads. I will show you also reduced luxury homes. I got 9 leads, 63 clicks. People are getting very, very smart. When I'm looking at how much I spent and how many days was running, it was running 7 days. I don't run it for 10 days. I was rushing to get something going as far as a new clientele. I believe 10 days is perfect. And again, start your campaign on Wednesday. Those are the tips. I've been trying every a different trick and into my campaign, whether the days, whether the amount, whether using Instagram channel and Facebook channel. You see here, this is 2 channels. If I click on that, it will show you I had 11 leads from Facebook and I had 5 leads from Instagram. Instagram is very effective, but only use it for the story. People don't want to look through post anymore. They look at the story and they click and bam, I capture their information. Look for $30 here total. I got $15 here and $15 there. And you can see how many clicks, how many impressions. And I did get 1 effective lead on that one. That they called me, they wanted to see the Neil listing. Here another one I did on Don Carlos. Again, I got 17 leads. The lead is 176. If you are consistent to follow up with those leads, add them in smart plans. You know, when they don't answer me, I just put them in the neighborhood because I have their email. And then I wait and see. Sometimes they click, sometimes they don't click on the emails. And I monitor that into the from the contact profile. So look at that one. That shows you in San Jose, this is low, not high end. I had more clicks on Instagram because it's younger crowd. Facebook is older crowd. They more social. Younger crowd are using this to get their news, to get connected to what's going on, and they can afford a $560,000 home. So you have to figure out what works for you. To me, for 17 leads at the $1.76, if I can derive a $25,000 deal from that, I scored. So far, I have 2 rigid leads coming from all my ads and 1 is closed. And it took me 2 months to close it as well. So these are all my ads, and I use different, here you go, there is an ad here. Different marketing pieces. Can you imagine you own a single home in the Bay Area for less than 1,000. I had only 2 leads on that one, and one of them is working with me. So I don't care about the quantity anymore. It's the quality, even in the ads. And this is just a design was ready, and I added just home sweet home, and I just put my logos here and nothing else. Did not put a picture. As you see, the picture comes automatically because it's linked to your business page on Facebook. And when I added here that link, I'm going to show you what I did by creating or doing the same ad. So if an ad working fine, and I don't want to go through choosing the audience and everything again, and I want to change some information in it, this is why I do it. I'll go duplicate campaign, and this is the way I'm going to show you what I've used. Duplicate and customize. And by the way, when you do this, it's faster to go on Facebook. Usually it takes 1 day for your campaign to start being published on Facebook. So here is my ad. I did not add a listing. I don't believe adding a listing really lock you anything. I would just look for buyers. So my campaign based on finding buyers is not a listing. So I'll show you what I did here. See, brand awareness in this one. I just wanted the people to know about me. My next one, I would attract buyers. I would use the same link and I would attract buyers. It has something with the logarithm in here. Event awareness, if you are holding a virtual open house, you could use that. Attract talent, this is if you're looking for your pipelines as profit sharing. It could be by the TL. It could be also created by TL. Advertising multiple listings. I did not look at that unless I have 2 listings in one city, then I would use it. But because I have one in Belmont and one in San Jose, I cannot use that because I'm limited to a mile radius around one city when I'm choosing where I'm publishing that ad. So I don't use advertising listing. If I'm doing advertising listing, it will show the price of the listing. Then they have all the information once they click on it. I want them to go further and click to my page. So I don't use advertising a listing. I would do attracting buyers, and I put 1 or 2 pictures of my listing, and I'm going to show you that too, how to do it. So those are the gimmicks about creating a campaign. Here. When I configure, and I'm going through one that I've already done to beat the time. So I show you how you are customizing it. I've been reading more and more. The more emojis you put in your writing, it attracts people because it's going to be small statement. And those are ad words that they can be used on a search. If somebody looking at single family in Bay Area, everything here, there is a meaning and there is a reason why I'm putting it here. Interest rates are down. So if people looking for interest rate, my ad might come as well to them. I can add in here playground. I can just put that playground in here, and if somebody looking for a playground, home with playground, or a community with playground, or a swimming pool, somebody's looking for a swimming pool, this is gonna go into their search as well. Whatever you do this, there's a logarithm for the Facebook that it shows into the search database of anybody looking even on Google. It will come to them this ad too. This is the headlines. So you can see whatever I put on the main copy, it will come in here. Whatever I put in the headline is here. And these are only the text. Now configuring where people go. This is how to attract them. I can put another picture I can put a video. The video, it will tell you that it has to be like a 2.5 megabyte. Small videos are more receptive to be clicked. And they were saying less than 15 seconds is the perfect video that you can put. And I've used that. So people can just get the message. Just make the content of your video more effective, short and sweet. And then here, I can put my DBA logo. It disappeared from here. I can go and choose it again. It's here already, but it always go back to default that there is nothing here. If you don't have any logo, your ad is not going to be complete. And this is where I configure my pages. I'm just showing you the end of the ad, and I'm going to show you quickly how to create an ad. And again, I felt this is more important for you, not to show you how to create an ad. Everybody knows there's Marty Miller, there's Tristan, there is a Comment Connect to show you how to create an ad. What I'm showing you is tips. So because I did it on an Instagram ad, it will come when people scroll. But if it comes on Instagram story, just to let you know, Instagram ad will show only for, mostly for your followers. Instagram story shows for the whole world, and people start following you if you have an interesting story, interesting ad. It could be catchy with some emoji, with some wording, and you probably have seen that. This is how you get more audience and more followers on Instagram. The ad is more to your followers. This is to add followers. So the more you put it here, the more exposed you are to get more business. Again, the account, it has to go and link to a business page. I can choose another business page, but this is my main one. This is how I want to be known. And this is where Facebook trust and link your business page. And this is how they publish you to much more audience. And once you click this, all that comes in automatically. And I will show you the difference when you don't click that. I'm going to do a small ad, quick ad as well. Destination in here. So you can see here, I use always the lead generation, or you can use your site. You can use your site by putting the KW agent site, but everybody is saying is much better that way, because when they see that there is a name has to be clicked and has to be entered, they're shy away. They will shy away. They will not register most of the time. But here it comes automatically. When they click on your ad, it comes in a small window that has first, last name, and their email. And if they click quickly, you already captured their information. Always use the lead generation. If you want to just test it out, I would use the site or landing page as well. This actually was my landing page. If I want to derive them, if I'm doing a specific one for one listing, I'm going to create it using the landing page that I've just created for the Don Carlos. I would do that, and I will get them to my agent page, but I will give them all the information as well. Learn more. This is when they click here, they see learn more. You have many choices in here. Again, people will not sign up and will not apply. That one goes to lenders, but this is the most effective one for us. Learn more about this ad. They will click here and they will be directed either the landing page or the Facebook lead generation, and then they will go wherever you want them to. At this point, I put them into that coming soon. I could also home sweet home, and I put everything coming soon, anything under 1 million, and I will show you what that page shows. This is my agent site. So when they click that link, they're gonna see my contact information. I already directed them to my site, and I directed them to the search already set in that page. And they're gonna start browsing. And if they like it, I get notified that they've been viewing properties. And I'm opening it up for them. San Mateo, I kind of got a little bit more smart that you can go by the county as well in here. And you can look for the Bay Area, so you can do Santa Clara County. Is searching for homes. Not only is going to show them what they can do, it can also show them what they can do. So everything is under 1 million. The reason I put 500, I don't want mobile homes. And I'm targeting single family home. It's so hard to find single family home less than 500. I'm not targeting condos. So this is how I do defining what I want to attract them to. And I'll show you. This is only houses, not condos, not apartments. I don't care about the lot size, year build. I don't care about all that. When I say price reduced, it's going to be click in here. This is so cool. We don't have that on the MLS. We would have to put something on the MLS to change the criteria, but this one you click here, and this is how I send them reduced homes in or improved prices for homes in the Bay Area or in San Mateo or in Santa Clara. You can do anything you want into using this criteria. And I always show hidden listings. I believe hidden listings are the coming soon. This way I derive them and they can choose for parking, but I keep it open. I can do it multiple family. And then here, I can change whatever I want. I can do a 500, 200. I can change bedrooms, but I want just to brand myself and just attracts any kind of buyers between 500 and 1 million. I'm okay with that because this is attracting the people that to see that they can afford something under $1 million. So I've created that. Instead of doing landing page, I go on my search, my KW. I'm sorry. Let me go here. This is my KW. Already I have, you can see on my KW site, I have everything ready. Anything related with KW command or my Asian site. This is how I get to that page. And you can clear the search and you can save the search. See, it came to the last one that I had in here. There's one site here where you can clear our search, I believe in here. Clear filters. So I'm gonna create homes in Santa Clara. I'm gonna show you how I use that search into my ad. And I'm gonna do it now, use it for the ad. Okay, now the price. I don't want up to 2 million. People are looking for 5 million, they have their agent, they're not looking online. So to 1.5. Is also good for me. For sale, you can do active and coming soon. By the way, there's foreclosure. I did one ad. I did one ad for foreclosure. You can do an ad for new construction. Those things, I learn about all that by watching what everybody does on the Facebook Connect, Pivot, Commend Your Business. Join all those groups online and you can see what people are doing. I never came in here because this is not something to be taught on the Connect. You just see what everybody's doing. So you can do coming soon, you can do foreclosures, you can do short sale, you can brand yourself, hey, I can get you into foreclosure. There is foreclosures every week because the eviction and the foreclosure was open from July 25 until August 25, and everything is on hold again now till the end of the year. But you still see some foreclosure and short sales because those lenders already have filed notice of default. So you can brand out yourself by city, by county, and you can choose those two as well. But let's say I'm going to be active and coming soon. And this is what I brand myself, that I can get them something off the market, which could be expired. It could be coming soon. It is not on the MLS, but it could be on Redfin. It could be also on Zillow. They're getting smart now and they show you the coming soon. And then now I'm going to do more. I want to do it only for houses. You see here, the count is going to change 45 to 50 property. You don't want to show them there's 100 of them. I think it's too, when they see there's 100 property, it's too long for them. So 45 to 50. And then you can also, living area, you can choose to, if it's a decent house, here, 900. And I don't want 10,000. Median house, it would go to 1,500 or less than 2,000 square feet. The more precise, here you go, it's 42 or 47. So see, it's 38, it changed right now. And this is the goal. I don't want them to be rolling down more and more. And then just think about yourself. Would you be going down all those screens to look at something? Not really. If you want to put, hey, houses in Santa Clara with a pool, you can define pool. If you put a pool in the keywords, it will pick up anything on the MLS that had a pool in the description, and it will show you only properties with pool. And you can define that. And this one was great when it was a hot weather. Yard, this is great for shelter in right now. Reduce price, here you go. If I can go this way and put it as 7 days ago, only 6 homes have been reduced. Okay, you take it out. Here you go. It's gonna go down. You see, 9 properties only. And you can put catchy on your design saying, hey, make a deal in a house in Santa Clara. And then I always do this because I don't know what it is, this system. I was told that this is not completely published, and sometimes they take it from coming soon from KWLS. And I'll take that here. Now I've done my search. I would like to put it more into 38 homes. I click this, copy paste, and I go to my campaign. And I can copy it here. So by creating that custom search, I'm pushing them to go to my website. I'm giving them information only if they click here. But whatever you're putting the contents here has to match here. Like at this point, I would say, I would change the wording. If I'm doing an ad about Santa Clara homes, look what I'm gonna do. I can keep it home sweet home, and I say, in here, so I can put it here, Santa Clara, for less than 1 million, because I think I left it at, I put it less than 500. with today's interest rate. I always like to put that because interest rates is already big on the internet. It will catch anybody looking. And I would say at this one, have your lifestyle at home, even during sheltering. Another idea, I want to target all the homeowners of townhouses and condos, because right now they're paying probably $400 or $500 for amenities that they cannot use. So you can put a catchy design as well, have your lifestyle at home even during shelter in, and you can catch sellers as well. There is also a choice to catch sellers. People will see that. Buy a house, replace your condo with a single home, to have all your outdoor space. You can say outdoor space, everything you put in here. And of course, don't forget some emojis. I'm not gonna go, here is your emojis. You can choose from the emoji. Pool or swimming, maybe. I don't have swimming pool. There you go, I can put another one. And I can use the bath and bedroom as well, sometime emojis. And here is my ad. And I will take that in here. Here we go. See, this one should be different right now. Okay, the description will come randomly under the picture. It will change here. So just put something there. You will not see it. When somebody click, it will see different messages under that one here. You see how I changed that here? So when they click here, learn more, they're gonna see the list of homes that I've put in here, because I've already added my link here. The search that I've created is already here. Or I can also choose a landing page. Okay. Now I am targeting Santa Clara, California. You can only put one city. Sometime you have to put Santa Clara. Sometime it will not come right away. You have to wait for the system. I don't know why it takes time. If I put Santa Clara, California. Okay, let's say San Jose. I think in one of the classes I was asked. It takes some time, but you have to put the California. Here they say it's better to put the 15 miles. I put sometimes 30 miles, so it would not reach everybody. So they say the most effective is 15 miles radius. And always, always choose Zillow. See, those people, I want those people that they're renting, that they're looking for rent.com, rent to own. I want to target to the renters. Those are my buyers for anything under 1.5, right? So it depends what I want to target. Sometimes I target engineers. Sometimes I target medical. And I did that and I tested it, and I found nurses are calling me through their agent. And then I figure out how they found that listing. So I can say engineer, always keep it at or. You have the choice or and always keep it at or. So I can get system engineers, because we know computer engineering, software engineer still have jobs. And this is where you target your buyers. And save selection. Again, the whole idea of the class today to give you ideas how to use design, landing pages, even if you don't have any listing, to brand yourself, to attract buyers effectively. Do it always Tuesday night to Wednesday. During the shelter-in, any day of the week worked. Okay, see, it's timing out. It would show everything in here. Let me see if I go this way and I go back and see it here. Yeah, it's still going. But it took already the audience in here. And if it doesn't take it, or if there's any issue, you're gonna see a red message in here when you try to publish your campaign. Then I'm gonna show you also the budget. So you can put $40 and it will calculate depending on how many days. If you don't have urgency, 10 days, they say 10 days is good too. Let me see, 10 days. So it takes one more weekend. Are people going to be looking on the weekend, on the long weekend? That's also, you have to evaluate how effective your ad will be. And I put Facebook and Instagram. I already put the Instagram story. And here we go. And I can publish my campaign. And make sure you have a valid. If you don't have a valid visa, your ad is not going to go anywhere and you're going to get an error. And then you can create the campaign. So let's say I created the campaign and I found that there's something wrong with it. There's always a way to pause it or to delete it. And now it's going to take a day to go on Facebook and get published. Now it's going to be under review. Pending review. It starts tomorrow. But because I used an ad that has been approved from, and that's what I'm finding, it could be active in few hours, not a day later. So before, when we had an open house or we have a listing coming or just listed, try to do it way in advance, just in case you have a glitch, 1 or 2 days delay, at least you're still hitting the audience on it. Now, if I don't want that one here, I say stop campaign. And once you stop the campaign, your $40 did not charge until it's active. Even when it's active and you stop it, if I want to stop this one here, I monitor. Sometime I don't have leads for 2 days. I'm like, okay, I don't want to waste my $30. I'll do something else. Bear in mind, I am testing a lot of stuff. What is $30? I'm saving on gas. I'm saving on open houses expenses. I'm putting all my my budget now into social media, because that's how we're reaching people. Apart from going networking as much as you can talk to someone in Costco or in the store. But again, this is much more effective. You're reaching people you've never would have a chance to meet them in person. So I am trying to do $30 every week, $40. I played with many amounts. If I pause it, you will get a notification in your email that you've been charged for $40. It will charge, but if you don't use it, you have a credit. On the next campaign, it will take that money out. Okay, we're shooting the time, we're shooting late for the time. You want me to show you how to create a campaign quickly? I know we've been slowed by the system. Anybody? Is there anything in the chat box?
Nothing in the chat box right now.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I will show you how to create an ad quickly, and I'm going to be actually doing one for my Don Carlos. And I'm going to use the landing page that I've got as well. And the reason I do not choose a listing, because I don't want the listing price and everything shows in the beginning of the ad. I want them to click. It's exactly my way. I do not put a flyer in the flyer box on the sign outside. I want them to call me, and I want that engagement so I can catch a lead. Okay, so I'm gonna create an ad. I mean, you will see how quick it is if it wasn't for my, for Zoom. See, this is paused. This is not gonna go anywhere, and I can delete it after. And this shows me I have $2 spent from the one active campaign that I ran yesterday. So we're gonna go create a new one here. Sorry, it's the social. And I wanna attract buyers now. I don't wanna brand myself, I wanna attract buyers. And I put here the address. And I want to do it on Facebook. Guys, Twitter, everybody's talking about Twitter. Unless you really have a lot of followers in Twitter, don't do it, don't waste your money. I was even skeptical about the Instagram, but now I use it and I see the result. So I'm going to do an ad using Instagram and Facebook. No listing selected. Close that window. This has started to come like 3 months ago. We don't know why. And this is the main code. Look how it shows here, Keller, because I did not link my Facebook yet in the section below. So keep your text short, clear to the point, get the message, talk about exciting landmark or amenities nearby, because that's what's gonna attract people, and that's what's gonna work with the search engine on the internet. And I say affordable home in San Jose. Townhouse. So if anybody looking for townhouse style condo, I want to be much more effective on that. And here we go to, so I want to put the emoji bedroom, because I don't want to write bedroom. I might write more caption in it. So I say bedroom, and I'll choose this. And 1.5. Oh, I'm glad we're going fast now. Fast. Prime location near shops, mall, and I know it's close to Costco. So I want to capture also that. Open floor plan. Okay, I'm gonna put that here. Natural light. Here we go. And that's good enough for me. Now the headline, click, or I would say reach out for a private virtual tour at your convenience. And then they're gonna click here and they're gonna see my landing page. Here you go. Again, catchy. Save the text. See how fast it is? I save the text, configure now. Images. I'm gonna be already downloaded a couple of images. And this is how I'm gonna upload. Here we go. It's gonna take one by one. You see, I talked about the playground. I wanna show them that. I wanna show them the open space. I wanna make sure they know it's 2 levels. Some people, it's very important to put 2 levels. You will minimize the questions and people coming, oh, it's 2 levels. People just don't think about it because it could be a townhouse 1 level as well. And I'm gonna do here, one picture. Preview and crop each one. I want to show more floor in it than ceiling. Then I go and add more. By the way, the best is instead of putting a virtual tour, you put pictures. People are more attracted. Again, this is by experience and by looking what everybody is doing. Upload an image. Get this one here. Crop. Again, I want to go not that much down on this one because I want to show the arc. Your picture has to be looking neat and I have to give a message like, okay, it's an open floor plan. I wanted to give a message that there is 2 levels in here. And then I believe I had one for the kitchen because I want to show that there's a backyard. And this is something actually I'm going to go back and add in my, there's a patio, there's outdoor space. And then the last one is going to be the playground that I mentioned. Especially now, people are looking for a lot of outdoor. Again. Get back. Did not even let me choose yet. Okay, here we go. Oops. Here, I don't care about the sky too much, so I'm going to leave it like that. This is perfect. These are the limitation. These are the guidelines for your picture. This is good enough for me. Watch what's going to happen here, right? See, I don't have my logo yet. Let's see, where's my logo? Notes maybe. Hey, I had it before. Okay, I will drag the logo later. It should have been somewhere, or maybe it's above here. Here we go. Again, we're having delays. Okay, I will save the ad media. Watch how the pictures are different now, right? And in the text, I'm gonna go and add here. Private, pass you. Here you go, it shows in here. Save ad. And now my media is here. Let's configure now. Now, when I choose the page in here, this is what's gonna change. You have to, otherwise you're doing the ad for KW and it's not the right presentation. And this is how it's gonna show sponsored. And I want Instagram story. I don't want Instagram ad. And here is a preview to see if somebody on preview on the phone, this is how they're gonna see the Facebook preview. And this is the story. Neat, right? And they can go through and they can send me a message from here. Only the attractive picture is gonna make people click on it. And once they click, I capture them. Here you go, learn more, I leave it as is. Now here, I'm gonna choose my landing page that I've created earlier. And do you remember I called it Don Carlos, the one I just did with you quickly? I will use that one because that has all the information about my listing. However, I'm not directing them to the MLS. I'm pushing them to go through my page, which is gonna be eventually getting them to my site as well. So once they click on learn more, they're gonna see that landing page that I've created with all the information. And at the bottom, there's a lead form again to make them also put their information, okay? Add targeting. Custom. So here's, I'm gonna target now. Here I'm gonna create San Jose. You see, it's not gonna show, oh, it showed up. Maybe they did fix it. And I wanna do 15 miles only. Okay. And I'm gonna add the interest right now. So right away, I always put Zillow, homes.com, realtor.com. I don't think Redfin is there. Don't take this one. You don't want to send it to your to realtors. Those are realtors. This is the consumer. I keep this as R. And then I put realtor. Again, don't go to pro. Homes. This is a must on every ad I do. And this one, because it's cheap, I'm gonna show it to people who are looking for rent. And then save selection. I know there is schools around there, and I got 2 teachers to, whenever an agent call me, I always like to know information about their buyer, or their tech, or their teacher. Now that I know there's teachers are looking in here, so let me see if there's any education that I can add, or teacher that I can add in here. And that's again came out of my experience the last 2 days. Teach. If nothing, then there's nothing gonna show. So I'm gonna do education. Because when you create a Facebook, they always ask you what industry you're at. Education, that's good enough for me. Okay, again, it's going crazy and it's not showing everything. I think it's timing out. I'm gonna save it. I know I did the right one already, and I'm gonna do the duration. They recommend 10 days. Okay, fine. Look at the address, the date here. Today is the 1st. It's gonna hit tomorrow. And don't do too much fonts in here because it will be rejected by Facebook. So there is rules when you put ads on Facebook. 10 days, I like 8. Oh, actually let it be because it's a long weekend. So let it go further. Budget is $30, I'm okay with that. And use automatic placement. Sometimes I find it takes different. So it's dynamic. It will decide for me how many dollar amount will be assigned to Facebook, how many dollar amount will be assigned to Instagram. Save. And this is a real one that I'm doing basically on the fly. Did not take me 20 minutes. Again, Marty Miller, maybe I'll put some groups to join on the intranet and then I'm done. Publish campaign. It's good enough for me. I confirm my Visa card and it's done. My next one is going to be for REOs in the Bay Area. So REO, foreclosure, those are buzzwords. You can put them here. And whatever you choose, city of Santa Clara, because there is cities here. So you have to check. There is on the MLS, Oakland foreclosures. There's 1 or 2 came, Burlingame, Mountain View. I monitor them every week, but there is a lot in San Jose. So I would make an ad within San Jose city. So this one is paused and I'm gonna take it off eventually. Here, I don't want that. And I'm gonna take it off later on. Okay, now once you get leads, I wanna also show you something. For example, I've got leads. I have not run an ad long time ago, but this is how you get the notification here. So always keep your comment open in the morning and check. You will get a notification on your phone if you can call right away. Honestly, I don't call right away because I'm not a call center, and they will not answer a call if they just clicked. And again, this is by here. I called that guy and he was sleepy. That's true. And then I sent him stuff after. Just to show you how to click, it will get you into the contact and the lead information will be here. And then I called maybe a day later, actually. This lead came on the 20th. I called a day later when they don't expect it. I'm finding this is better. People answer the phone. They don't answer 1, 2 times. I still did not build the smart plans because I want to put Twilio into it, and Twilio, they're going to be publishing new Twilio plans in the mega camp. So I'm waiting on that one too. Other than that, I do it by text. Not anybody answer by text actually. So I would like to automate it. And you see there's timing out in here. And then I just, okay, Hello, hello. Okay, you want to reach out all your leads. This is where all your leads under your business page. It is the internet thing. And I have a big pot of internet. This is how the lead comes from command. These are coming, this is the guy that I called and he was sleeping. All his information is here and it's a raw lead. So what I do, I download all of them. I can do, choose all of them. Let me see, raw leads here. Here, forms. And I can choose all of them. There's one select all. I don't know what it is now. I can select all the leads and I can download them in here. Here you go. Let me take this out. This is something new, came from Facebook, and it's available for us because we do command link to our Facebook, and you can download all your leads on an Excel sheet. So, and then you can call them later on, or you can decide what to do, or many of them are not correct. So I always like to work with the Excel, then I go into command and I update my contact. Okay, we passed the time, right? Guys? Anything on the chat box? Any questions?
Hi,
There's one
Ma.
question in the chat box from Alice. She asked, what website do you use to monitor foreclosures?
Oh, I go to the MLS. So easy.
Hi, Maha.
Hi, Alice. How are you?
Good. Thank you for doing this because I'm experimenting and then trying to figure out what works to get people
Yes.
to click. When you said foreclosure, I know buyers like to see those, but technically we cannot sell foreclosure lists, right? Because they're not on the market.
No, they are.
To buy for, I mean, you mean like REO, right?
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, you see my MLS, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. How are you going to get foreclosure here? There is not applicable and there is REO. Let me see if I have it here.
Right there, yeah, on the bottom.
Yeah, so I go this one and that one, and then notice of default, right? Mm-hmm. So I got a client yesterday, oh, foreclosure. I'm like, okay, of course, I specialize with buyer foreclosure. You cannot sell foreclosure and you have to educate them, right? So I am gonna look at San Jose. Matches, but you want the active, right? Don't forget that. We have 4. Here you go. Remember the link in my agent site. Did you set up your agent site?
Yes.
Okay. Remember the link here? I could also go, let's see, clear everything. Remember there was one for foreclosures here. Under for sale, foreclosure, and short sale.
Okay. So
right?
This is all you do for the ads. Okay.
Yeah, it's so,
okay.
That's why it's not I'm telling you how to do the ad, it's how to make business from your ad. So here you go.
Mm-hmm.
You have all of these ones. This is a short sale. You have to know, of course, what is short sales. You're gonna wait. Okay, here's my conversation with the buyer. That happened just last night. I said, yes, foreclosure is good, but he has 15% down payment. I want to close that deal. I don't want him to go foreclosure and we'll keep putting offers that are not going to go anywhere. You also have to know how to explain to them. Say, okay, foreclosure right now, lender is losing. They're all looking for all cash, and there's a lot of all cash. And it takes 2 to 3 weeks. And I can give you all the information because I started my real estate business in the foreclosure.
Mm.
You wait 2-3 weeks, management has to approve. Chances are they might have a hard time to evict if it's a tenant. If it's an owner, it's okay. But if it's rental, you have to know all the information in order. So let's put this one, like I just want to know what is that in here. This is a foreclosure one. And sometimes people broke the kitchen, took the toilet out. It will tell you, it would require an all cash. So bank owned, buyer backed out. You see, that's a chance. They got an offer in, and after 6 offers, buyer backed down. 26 days on the market. Maybe there's a litigation. This looks like you have to find all the information for them. This is vacant, nobody in it. And then you can go here. You have to do the search. Okay. They did not even get a chance to put it pending. So they accepted a buyer, but they have to wait 2-3 weeks until the management of the lender sign off on the contract. And after that, it's going to become pending. So that's what happens. So now I see that Peter Carey Realty has access to foreclosures. Guess what I do? Think out of the box. I call that guy, hey, Peter, I see you have a foreclosure. Do you have anything else coming in different areas? How valuable are this information for you when you talk to a buyer during a buyer consultation? Tell him that you have access to coming soon too, to be prepared. That's how easy that is. And this is a foreclosure. You're not going to list foreclosure. You don't want to list foreclosure. If you're listing foreclosure or short sale, you cannot work with a buyer. This is the law. This is the rule that the lender will make you sign for it. And this is what you have to explain to the buyer. Unfortunately, buyers think that they can go with a listing agent. So the guy was calling me yesterday. He think I am the foreclosure lady. I'm like, no, I'm specialized with the buyers. So this is how I get my foreclosures. But I go into, when I discovered that, you can also go to new construction and make a design. The benefit of using an agent during a new construction to protect you from price fixing, which is true. Price fixing happens by the builder, and especially when you use their lender. It's not really based on the market value because they're going to fix the price to become the price they want. So this is another thing you can do. You can do coming soon, and you can do a design off market / coming soon. You can market yourself that you're doing this too. So if I go here, active, let's see. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, if I go here in Santa Clara County, I bet you I'm gonna find something. Better be right. Okay, I'm not right. Okay, so coming soon, that's the question. Do they pick it up from the MLS? Do they pick it up from Zillow? Zillow pick it up from a logarithm from the MLS, or they force the agent to put it as a coming soon. If I have a coming soon, I would have to go create it in Zillow. But just tell them that you have coming soon access as well. And you can go search in your matrix here, and you go from the coming soon. And while you're talking to them and tell them, hey, I'm gonna send you addresses, please just go around and let me know if you like the area or not. Another thing I'm doing, and this is maybe out of the contents, I'm forcing everybody to get a pre-approval right now. I am not going to show anybody without pre-approval, and it's so easy to say listing agent and owners, they require pre-approval in order to show you due to the COVID-19. And this passes so easy. And I'm finding those people that they wanted to see a $2 million, they cannot even afford 1 million. So why buzzer? And why give the hope for the seller, oh, I have a buyer coming to visit, but they're not real buyers. So did I answer the question? You have to experiment a little bit. I mean, this is the way that you're gonna reach much more business. And if you go on Marty Miller, Nick Baldwin, oh my God, they do interviews with people from all over. They even did with Canada. In Canada, they have a street something lead generation that they go through a third party. And they were talking about what works, what does not work with your ad. I don't use them, but I got some information. What do I need to do in my ad? Because that's SOI, that's the search engine on the internet. That's how you define your search. Okay, any?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? I want to close this too. Any other questions, Brian? And
No other questions in the chat box.
no. Okay. Yeah. Fine. You to contact him. It is a command, I think. Command and Zoom, they don't go well that much. Yeah. No questions, guys? Okay, feel free to reach out if you have any questions, I guess. And please attend as much as you can videos on Facebook groups and connect yourself to Facebook groups as well. I'm trying to find my screen in here. Pause sharing. Okay, thank you so much. Everybody's muted, huh?
Everybody's muted, yes.
Yeah, that's
Thank you,
fine.
Maha.
All right.
Good job.
Okay, thank you. It's all about how to do business. It's not really how to create an ad. And I think that's much more effective for everyone, whether you're new in the business or you're new to comment as well.
Thanks, Maha.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.